Late Sister Wives star Garrison Brown has been memorialized by an Arizona animal shelter over the weekend. He was honored for his contributions and love of animals over the years. It's been nearly 3 weeks since Garrison Brown took his own life. This was extremely hard for his family and all who knew him. Not only did he leave behind 17 siblings, but he also left behind his 3 beloved cats. He had Cathy, Patches, and the newest addition, Ms. Buttons. Ms. Buttons was about to be euthanized when Garrison rescued her just days before he passed away. Due to his devotion to his furry friends, donations started to pour in to honor him. When Janelle Brown caught wind of this, she was blown away by how generous people could be. To make it even more special, the High Country Humane in Flagstaff, Arizona decided to honor Garrison on March 23rd. Furthermore, they named their cat adoption room after him as well as his 3 little furry babies. According to Us Weekly, a staff member from High Country shared this during the dedication. "We saw probably close to 1,000 people who supported us when we raised a little over $25,000 in just 2 weeks' time. It's an amazing gift in his memory, and it's a true testament to the person he was." He was passionate about senior cats, and the words that people wrote in their donations were just incredibly inspiring, and some of them didn't know him outside of the Sister Wives program. Both Kody and Janelle Brown were tagged in the dedication, with the latter reposting it for her followers to see. Followers were thrilled by this honor for Garrison Brown. Many of Garrison Brown's followers were concerned as to what would happen to his 3 cats after his passing. They had no idea if they would end up back at a shelter or be rehomed. Luckily, they have been placed with his siblings. It has been confirmed that Cathy, who was Garrison's first rescue, is now living with his brother, Robyn Brown, and his wife, Michelle Petty. She shared a snap of Cathy climbing around, so that is a good sign that they have stayed within the family. However, the shock over the tragic death of Garrison Brown continues to reverberate through the Sister Wives universe, and Robyn Brown will never be the same. When the series first premiered in 2010, Kody was married to his first 3 wives, Mary Brown, Janelle Brown, and Christine Brown. Kody, his 3 wives, and their 12 children all lived in one large house in Utah, with each wife having her own wing where she lived with her children. Everything changed when Kody moved the Brown family out of Utah and to Arizona in fear that the state would prosecute him for polygamy. During Sister Wives Season 1, Kody married his 4th wife, Robyn, and moved the Brown family out of Utah and into 4 separate homes in Las Vegas. This divided the family and Kody's time, leaving less time for each of his wives and children. COVID-19 divided the family even further, exposing the existing resentments and rifts within the family. In stark contrast to the first season, Sister Wives Season 18 found Kody divorced from his first 3 wives and in a monogamous relationship with Robyn. Despite their issues, Robyn loves Garrison and is devastated by his death. During Sister Wives Season 1, the Browns were planning Kody's wedding to Robyn, so Robyn and her sister wives went wedding dress shopping. They had a lovely afternoon together and bonded. Mary, Christine, and Janelle were so moved that Robyn wanted them involved in her special day. However, Kody ruined the bonding moment when he revealed he had gone back to the bridal shop with Robyn and selected her dress himself. This was the perfect encapsulation of the way Robyn pushed Kody's other wives away over the years since marrying Kody and joining their family. Over the years, Robyn has destroyed her relationship with Christine and Janelle. Robyn had Mary for a while, but Mary finally got the confidence to leave Kody. Now Robyn, who joined the Brown family in large part because she wanted the full plural family experience, is stuck in an accidentally monogamous relationship with Kody. In the devastating aftermath of Garrison's tragic death, Robyn probably wishes she could mourn with the rest of the Brown clan instead of being isolated from most of the family. Robyn was driven off social media by mean comments, but that hasn't stopped some Sister Wives fans from continuing to go after Robyn on old Instagram posts. Kody's 4th wife has often drawn the wrath of fans, who have blamed her for bringing about the demise of the Brown family. Robyn's Instagram comment section has always been a dumpster fire, but things have become worse since Garrison's death. Fans have taken to Robyn's old Instagram posts to blame her for Garrison's death, which is unfair, in addition to being unkind. Fans of Sister Wives need to remember that Robyn is grieving a profound loss and deserves grace. Regardless of how people feel about her behavior, and despite their problems over the years, Robyn loved Garrison. During one episode of Sister Wives Season 11, Garrison is seen coming home from being away with the National Guard and is welcomed home by his family. In the above clip, Robyn is one of the first people to enthusiastically welcome Garrison home, and her love for him is easy to see. Robyn may have thought she wanted Kody all to herself, but now that she has found herself in a monogamous relationship with him, it may not be what she thought it would be. Kody is moody and has always needed an enormous amount of attention. 4 women struggled to manage Kody's emotional needs. Now it's all on Robyn, and especially with Kody grieving, she may want the support system she used to be able to rely on before the other wives left. Though they had problems, she may prefer that to being alone with Kody. Robyn married into the Brown family in 2010, so she has known Garrison for most of his life. She watched him grow up alongside her own children and always had a warm relationship with him. Like the rest of the Brown family, Robyn is undoubtedly devastated by Garrison's death. The last few years have been especially difficult for the Browns, with COVID-19 dividing the family and 3 consecutive divorces tearing the family apart. The last few years have likely taken a toll on Robyn and her mental health. When Robyn first joined the Brown family, she had envisioned she would be happy with Kody and her sister wives for the rest of her life. She had dreamed of her children growing up alongside their many siblings, always surrounded by love and support. Now, Robyn's dream has been shattered, and Robyn likely wishes she could turn back time and do things differently. These feelings of depression and regret may affect Robyn's relationship with Kody one day in the future. Before Garrison Brown's tragic death, he had been struggling with his mental health and addiction. He was having a hard time before his death. The reality TV world was shaken this month by the tragic, untimely death of 25-year-old Sister Wives star Garrison Brown, who had been struggling with some personal issues before his passing. Garrison was found dead in his Flagstaff, Arizona, home with a self-inflicted gunshot wound. He was found by his younger brother, Gabriel Brown, who had volunteered to check in on him. The young National Guard member and student leaves behind his father, 4 mothers, and 17 brothers and sisters. When Sister Wives first premiered in 2010, the large Brown family lived in one large house in Utah, with all the siblings growing up together. This was when the family was at its happiest, including Garrison. After Kody married his 4th wife, Robyn Brown, and moved his family out of Utah, the family began to crumble. Making matters worse, the arrival of the COVID-19 pandemic further divided the family. By 2023, 3 of Kody's 4 wives have left him, and many of his children rarely see him anymore. According to E! News, Garrison's mother, Janelle Brown, told police that her son had sent a text before he died that read, "I want to hate you for sharing the good times, but I can't. I miss these days." There's been a lot of online speculation about what this message could have meant. It's possible the message was referencing the good days when his family was still together. Ever since Kody married his favorite wife, Robyn, during Sister Wives Season 1, he spent less and less time with his older children, and Garrison has felt resentful because of it. Addison stated that he has had conversations with Garrison about him being depressed lately. He stated that Garrison is an alcoholic and drinks every night. According to The Sun, which obtained a copy of the police report, Garrison's roommates told police he had a serious drinking problem and that he drank on most nights, and he appeared to be intoxicated the night he passed away. The roommates, identified as Addison, Cheyenne, and Tyler, also told police that the Sister Wives star had spoken to all 3 of them about his struggles with depression. The officer wrote, Addison stated that he has had conversations with Garrison about him being depressed lately. The report went on to say, he stated that Garrison is an alcoholic and drinks every night. According to the same police report, all 3 of Garrison's roommates also told officers that the Sister Wives star and National Guard member told him that he had been having issues with one of his ex-girlfriends. The report went on to say that Addison stated that he knew that Garrison was having problems with his ex-girlfriend and that he was not a very happy person. Cheyenne corroborated Addison's claim. She stated that she talked a little more in-depth with him about how he was struggling with drinking and his depression surrounding that, the police statement read. And I don't think we do enough to bring awareness. It wasn't bullying. It wasn't a lack of love that Garrison had, it was mental health. And I am going to continue talking about mental health and self-care until I am blue in the face. In an Instagram post following Garrison's death, his sister, Madison Brown, revealed that social media pressure may have contributed to her brother's feelings of inadequacy. Madison believed Garrison's struggles were exacerbated by social media, which made him feel like he wasn't doing enough. Despite all he accomplished, he never felt good enough, and I don't think we do enough to bring awareness. It wasn't bullying. It wasn't a lack of love that Garrison had, it was mental health, Madison said. And I am going to continue talking about mental health and self-care until I am blue in the face, she added. 2 weeks ago, on Tuesday, March 5, my older brother Garrison took his own life. He was 25. I'm having a hard time understanding it, but I know now, more than anything, that my brother Garrison is no longer in any more pain. Several of Garrison's siblings have addressed the sister-wife star's mental health before his tragic death. On March 18, Garrison's sister, Robyn Brown, posted several photos of her brother to Instagram, including a photo of a young Garrison holding baby Savannah during happier times for the Brown family. Her caption read, 2 weeks ago, on Tuesday, March 5, my older brother Garrison took his own life. He was 25. I'm having a hard time understanding it. She went on to say, but I know now, more than anything, that my brother Garrison is no longer in any more pain.